A nonprofit group called We Help the Missing is made up of private investigators and people who dedicate themselves to locating missing persons. They also help families feel like they are not forgotten as they wait for answers. Marky Davis is the CEO and president of We Help the Missing, and she is joining us tonight. Marky, glad to be talking to you. I want to start with this Daniel Robinson case. Based on what you have seen so far, we just heard from the private investigator. What stands out to you about this case, and where would you be focusing your search based on your years of experience?
Well, first, we would start with the vehicle, of course, which is obvious, and just try and find clues and work our way backwards. Find out where he has been.
Mm-hmm. How difficult is it to start the search in these cases? Because when we hear people disappear, we tend to think that something bad has happened to them, but there are some people who go missing who don't want to be found. How do you differentiate between the two?
First, I want to say that the percentage of people that just disappear and don't want to be found is very minute compared to those that really go missing. There are a lot of people that we just don't find, but I think in the end, they didn't leave on purpose. Mm-hmm. I think something bad happened to them.
And we tend to think when we hear from families like Daniel's, they say this is out of character for him. Marky, Gabby Petito's case has captured the nation's attention. How does a case like this impact the thousands of other missing person cases that are ongoing nationwide as we look at some of the many faces on the screen right now?
Well, I think it impacts in a couple of ways. One, it has brought more attention to these cases that normally haven't gotten the recognition that they deserve. And so people are coming forward and wanting to do stories about the missing where they hadn't before. And so I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. And social media playing a major role, hopefully, in many of these cases, helping to uncover some clues. Marky Davis, CEO and president of We Help the Missing, thank you for all the work you're doing on all of the cases across the country that are ongoing.
Thank you very much.
There are tens of thousands of active missing person cases in the U.S. right now. And we're going to continue to follow each and every one of them moving forward every Wednesday night on News Nation Prime as we try to shed light on these stories and the families who are out there looking for answers. If you have a story that you think we should be covering, let us know at newsnationnow.com/missing and click on Suggest a Case. Every one of these stories is important. They deserve our attention, and that is our plan right here every Wednesday night.